Alright guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the haul of stuff that I got at both of the church yard sales that I stopped at in the last footage video you saw, plus I stopped at a couple of random ones as well. So I'm going to share with you what I picked up. So in no particular order, we're going to start with a random sale that I stopped at. I found these Arm & Hammer spin brushes. These are the like rechargeable toothbrushes. So I found 3 different ones. I found 2 of this kind, which is called the Truly Radiant. I paid $3 a piece for these, so $6 altogether. These ones here in particular sell very well. I only listed one so far to get an idea of what to list the other one at. So I listed this on auction with a starting price of $49.99, and that is the price that they are selling for, but there are none currently listed. That's why I put it on auction, in hopes that maybe more than one person is really wanting it. So get a little bidding war going on. So far it does have 1 bid. I think it has, I want to say 6 watchers. So we'll see if I get any more than the $49.99 for it, but I have another one to list, so that's awesome. I have high hopes for those. Even if I just get 50 a pop for them, that's amazing considering I only paid $3. And at the same yard sale, they also had this guy here. So it was a little bit different. This one is just called the Spinbrush ProClean Recharge. But again, it's a rechargeable toothbrush. I also paid $3 for this one. Had they had any more, I would have purchased every single toothbrush they had, but they only had these 3. And this one here I put on auction with a starting price of $25.99, and it also has a bid. So not worth as much as the other ones are, but still not complaining since I only paid $3 for it. So we'll see where that goes as well. I got this at a yard sale. And oh my gosh, I fell in love with this thing. I think it's so cute. It's just this little primitive looking snowman on this wire hanger. He has these like pipe cleaner legs that jiggle around. I don't know like who made it or anything like that. I did see a set of, I want to say 3 or 4 of them sell for, I want to say $30-ish, close to 40. I listed mine as a buy it now for $19.99, and I paid 50 cents for him. So I like picking up the weird primitive looking things. I'm just drawn to them naturally, and some of that stuff does seem to sell really well. Okay, at one of the church sales, I found a shoebox full of Yankee candles. They all looked like this. There were 4 in the box, and they were $1 a piece. So I paid $4 for the whole box of candles. But they were in these, they look like stemless wine glasses, basically. I tried to look them up very quickly while I was at the church sale, and I couldn't find them at the time, so I wasn't quite sure, but I was like, you know what, $1 a piece. I'm just going to take the chance. So ended up being doubles, and I didn't realize that when I went to list, so I listed them singly. So with a scent, I have like a quantity of 2. If they don't sell, I may edit the listing and sell them as a pair, which is what I probably should have done to begin with, but I sometimes make mistakes, and I didn't realize that I had doubles of fragrances. So these ones are both a scent called Icy Blue Spruce. So they just have that nice like wintry kind of smell to them. And then the other 2 look exactly the same, but these ones are called Holiday Lights is the fragrance. But again, they're in like a stemless looking wine glass. So $1 a piece for those, and I listed them up, as I said, singly for a buy it now of $19.99. So I had never seen those before, so I figured maybe they were, you know, a harder to find fragrance or just a harder to find candle in that kind of container. This was a really awesome score at one of the church sales. I found a brand new, still sealed Needle Treasures Dazzling Ornaments tree skirt. So anytime you find the crafting kits, I feel like the Christmas related ones do really well, especially the tree skirts. I've sold other tree skirts before for good money, even ones that were opened. But this one is still sealed, which is awesome. I paid $2 for it, and I listed it as a buy it now for $99.99. That's about what they were selling for, brand new, still sealed. So that was a great find. Hopefully that goes before Christmas. You guys also saw me pick up the Harley Davidson jeans. These are women's size 6. I wasn't sure at the time how much the clothing was, but when I went to check out, she told me all the clothes were a quarter, so I only paid a quarter for these jeans. I'm not quite sure how long they'll sit, but you know, I only have 25 cents into them, and I listed them as a buy it now for $19.99. Like I said, they're a size 6 and they are like a boot cut style. I also found this lunchbox at the church sale, and I thought this was so cute. So this is by the 31 brand, and I don't typically pick up that brand. I mean, I like their stuff, but I just never think like the resale, I don't know, but I just don't think like there's a good resale value there, but I could be wrong. But I fell in love with this one because it has owls on it. And it is embroidered. Who's hungry? I thought that was so cute. So there's a little pocket right there. And then the other side has the owls all over. And then it's got, you know, the insulation on the inside. So I thought that was really cute. And I love owls, and I thought maybe someone else would as well. So I paid $2 for this lunchbox, and I put it up on auction with a starting price of $19.99. I did that because I didn't see any that had that embroidery on the front. So I don't know. I'm assuming you can get 31 items with embroidery already on them. I have no idea. I only have like one piece that I purchased at a yard sale. At another church sale, I found this Victoria's Secret like silk, what I would call a travel bag. Like I would take something like if you're going on a vacation, especially maybe a little romantical one where you want to take some of your nicer sexy lingerie pieces, like take this with you to put those in. There is 2 little snap buttons, and when you open it, there's like a little pouch right here, and then, you know, your larger pouch here. And this is vintage Victoria's Secret, and if you guys watched my video, one of the ways you can tell are the gold tags that they have. You see the gold tag. So that is a clear sign that it is a vintage Victoria's Secret item. So I paid 50 cents for that, and I put that up as a buy it now for $19.99. I think these are great colors, especially for a bride to use, like for her honeymoon or something like that. I picked up this knife set. This is by Alan Roberts. It just says World's Finest 6-piece gourmet cutlery set, and it does appear to be new. All of the knives are in there. They are very sharp. So all of these knives, they have nice wooden handles. Eric was checking them out because he's like, ooh, I might want to keep those, but he's like, nah, you can go ahead and sell them. Eric's kind of obsessed with buying nice kitchen knives. He bought 2 fairly recently. They were like $100 a piece. It's crazy. I mean, they're really nice knives and they cut great, but I think that's a little ridiculous. Next thing I got was this Calphalon silicone bakeware. This is a Bundt Pan. It did still have the, well, it's brand new. It still has the original tag inside from Bed Bath & Beyond. Interestingly enough, I could not find this particular Calphalon silicone pink bakeware pan anywhere. Not on eBay, not in Completeds, not in Sold, not even on Google. Like, it just doesn't exist. So I don't know if that is like harder to find or anything like that. I can't even find a date on it, but it's got to be like somewhat newer. But I know Calphalon can be on the pricier side. I have some Calphalon items myself, so I decided to pick it up. I paid I didn't even tell you about the knife set. Oh my gosh. The knife set I paid, I want to say $5 for. I can't even remember now. And I listed it up as a buy it now for $35.99. I don't even know why. My brain, woo. Anyway, back to the Calphalon Bundt Pan. I paid $3 for this, and I listed up on auction with a starting price of $19.99 because, like I said, I couldn't find any. So I figured maybe someone who really likes their pink items for their kitchen, you know, would like something like this. I don't use Bundt pans. I don't bake Bundt cakes. So there was no use for me to keep it, but it is nice. So I got that. Also at the church, I found this Tart Warmer. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at how pretty this is. So it's hand painted, and it is marked on the bottom. It's from Germany. It's marked Schneider Marburg on the bottom. It's got the signature, and it's also got like a little sticker there. There is like 2 areas here on the rim where there is some paint loss, but I could not let this sit. I thought it was the most gorgeous thing ever. So perfect for tarts, like wax tarts or oils. You just stick your tea light in there. I just fell in love with it. I'm pretty sure I only paid $1 for this, and I put it on auction with a starting price of $19.99. Other items by this German brand are listed very high. I didn't see any tart burners, and since this does have some paint chips along the rim, I didn't list it for very high. So we'll see if it goes for $19.99. If not, I'll just relist it at that price. This girl I wasn't going to get. I did get this at a yard sale. This is a Josef Originals, and you guys know I love picking up Josef Originals. Some Josef Originals can sell for very good money, but this one does have a problem. She is missing her hand. You can see it like broke off, but she is the October birthday girl. So other than her broken arm, she's in really nice condition. She was very dirty. I cleaned her up. I think she looks really nice. Just missing her hand, basically. So if someone is really good with like crafting and DIYs, you could probably easily glue something to this piece here so it just looks like she's holding something to hide the fact that her hand is missing. So like I said, I wasn't going to pick her up because of the damage. I don't like selling damaged items, but there are some pieces that I come across and it's like, I can't just let that sit. Like, someone could do something really amazing with her and I could pass along, you know, a really good price to somebody. So I paid, what did I pay for her? 50 cents, and I listed her up as a buy it now for $9.99. So we'll see if she sells for that or not. Okay, I got a pair of Torrid shoes. I rarely come across Torrid shoes. It's usually clothing that I come across. But I found these black pointy toe suede flats, and they have this really pretty like rhinestone detailing along the tops there. So these are a size 12 with a WW width. So I'm guessing that means wide width. I paid, I don't remember what I paid for these. I want to say $2 or $3 for them. And I put them up on auction with a starting price of $25.99. I didn't see any like this shoe currently listed in this size with this width. So I went with an auction, but as always, if it doesn't sell, I'll just relist at that price. And the next item was that Donald Duck cookie jar. I just thought he was so cute, and he just screamed fall to me with this pumpkin. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with cookie jars. I like cookie jars. I like picking up cookie jars, but the problem that I have with cookie jars is they're so big and they're so heavy. with packaging and, you know, using lots of bubble wrap and packing paper and all of that just adds to the weight of it all, and it ends up costing a lot to ship. So I feel bad, you know, listing stuff like this, and, you know, a potential buyer sees what shipping is and it's kind of insane. Like, if you live on the other side of the country from me, shipping would be absolutely through the roof. So with me selling cookie jars, it makes more sense that someone closer to me would purchase it because shipping wouldn't cost as much. So that's like my only beef about purchasing cookie jars, but I decided to get him because he was only $5, which is crazy. I mean, if I would have bid on him at, like, say, an auction, he would go for way more than $5. But it is marked Walt Disney Productions, and then it has the number 865, which I do believe stands for California Originals, was the maker of the cookie jar. So $5 for him, and just very cute. I did list him as a buy it now for $39.99. So hopefully he goes before fall is over. Alright, I also found 2 pairs of Torrid jeans. These are both jeggings, but they are different sizes. So these are like a light wash jegging, and these are a size 16 regular. I'm pretty sure I paid $2 a piece for these jeans. This one I have as a buy it now for $25.99. And then these are also jeggings, but they're a little bit of a darker wash, and these are a size 18 regular. And I listed these again as a buy it now for $25.99. I got this puzzle and I debated on keeping it because it just sounds like so much fun. It's brand new, still sealed, from 1994, so it's a vintage puzzle. But the really awesome thing about this is it's a mystery jigsaw thriller. So basically it comes with a story. You read the story, then you put the puzzle together, and then you solve the mystery. So it's marked as like a difficult level. And one of the reasons is, like, the final image after it's put together isn't exactly like the image you see on the front of the box. So you can't really go by the box to put the puzzle together because it's going to be a slightly different image, which is how I guess you'll figure out the mystery to the puzzle, basically. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I paid $2 for it. I thought that was a good deal considering it was still sealed. Christmas is coming. I think it would make a really awesome gift. And I put it up as a buy it now for $15.99. I swear, if no one buys that, I'm gonna take my listing down and keep it and put it together because it sounds like so much fun. And then the last thing that I have for this video was this Star Shower slideshow. I found this at a yard sale. I paid $5 for it. It is brand new, still sealed, which is awesome. I tried winning. One time I was at an auction and there was like 3 of these, and I tried winning one there, like at a decent enough price that like I could resell it for a profit, and they were selling like really high for some reason, and I never got one. I thought it was just kind of insane. Like, wow, I guess people, you know, were just buying them because they wanted to use them, but I couldn't purchase it at the prices they were selling for. So $5 for this, still sealed. I thought that was a great deal, and I listed it up as a buy it now for $29.99, and it already sold. So I do have to get this packaged up, but it's really awesome too because you can use it indoors, you can use it outdoors, and it has all different kinds of slides. There's Halloween slides in there, Valentine's Day, birthday, 4th of July, Easter. Like, you can use it for basically every holiday. So that was another thing. I was like, ooh, maybe I'll keep that. But I live in a townhouse, so I'd feel really weird using something like that outside, and it potentially hitting one of my neighbor's windows or something. Like, my neighbor lady has cats, it would probably drive them absolutely wild. So until, you know, I don't live in a townhouse anymore, I don't feel comfortable using one of those. But that is everything for this haul. I thought that I found a lot of amazing things while I went to those church sales and then those couple random yard sales that I stopped at. Like the toothbrushes were an amazing score, that tree skirt, and then the fact that, you know, something already sold is awesome. That's what I like. I know in my last cha-ching video, I was saying how sales were kind of slow. Last night I had gotten a ton of sales, and it was like a lot of Halloween related items. So people are definitely starting to shop for Halloween. So if you have Halloween stuff, get it listed. Don't wait till October. People are buying right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.